it's part 2 of Google Meets, the intermediate level. And this is where we're going to add the extensions. So if you can see on my screen, I have an extension called Nod. You would use this when you want the students to acknowledge or participate. So if a student has a question, they click on this icon right here, and then it says new raise her hand. And it will go in order of who has it. So once you, let's say you answered your student, you answer their question, you hit the X, and that's it. And then it'll start layering the students for you, and you can see who asked the question first. And then another thing is the thumbs. So if the student understands the concept, you say, okay, guys, do you understand this concept? Give me a thumbs up if you do, thumbs down. When they do a class presentation, instead of having all the echoing noises of clapping, just have them use this emoticon of clapping hands, things like that, and celebrations. And you right here, you can click for more emojis if you want. So on the gear, this is where your setting is at. Make sure when you have this on, you turn on the notification. You can always check for updates, and you can ask for other, which I do like in the Google community, is they do listen to their users when they request certain things. And now this is great, which I really do love, is skin tone. So it's not just a universal character. So if you are of a dark persuasion, there you are, that's your skin tone. And you would pick what is necessary for that and whatever you're comfortable with. So I'm just gonna go back to mine, and where it says raise my hand, answer the question, check it out. But when it comes to this, each student needs to install it into their Google Meets. And another thing over here is another extension over here. If you guys notice, I have something called a grid view. It will enable me to go ahead and just put it by the grid, by the tiles of the people. And then right here, you see where I checked off where it says highlight speakers. So if somebody's speaking, their video will be prominent. Their image will be prominent for me to see. Next is, this is when you have the people within it. And then this check mark right here is how I take attendance. I'm going to show you guys that too. So on here at the very bottom, so you have to make sure it's enabled, means the green is lit up. So what I'm doing here, and I'm going to take my attendance. Once I click on that, it takes me to this screen, which is a spreadsheet that gives me the day and the time somebody signed in and somebody signed out. So you know how long the student was active in the participation of a classroom instruction, whatever the purpose of your video is. So that's available. How do I get there? This is how you would get there. Chrome has a Chrome store. So in order for you to get to a Chrome store, all you have to do is just Google and put in Chrome store, and then click on the link. You can also bookmark if you want. What I want are extensions. So when I click on an extensions, I'm going to type in the word nod. Those are the emoticons to show that I have it. If you notice right here, it says rate it, means I currently have it. So if I don't have something, it says add to Chrome. And then, so Nod is one of the extensions you can use. So it's NOD. And then another extension that I did was for attendance. So it's Meet, so MEET. And then I have it here. So if you go, it says Google Meet breakout rooms, I have that right now, but I'll show that in a later video. So these are the Google Meets that you guys can use, that you can add on to take attendance. It'll work for you. Now, the thing about when you guys are adding any of these extensions, and you also have to remind students, is once you added an extension, it's not going to populate in your current Meet. They have to log out and log back in. Then all of the things that you have in your Google Meet will populate. So that's one of the things right there. Keep that in mind when you guys are asking kids, okay, so give me your hands up. Any of that stuff is all right there. How you view it. This portion of right here about attendance and all that stuff, that's for you. But I will have students install the Nod so you can see that they're being active and they're not participating and they're actually alive on a video. So those are the things you can add into there. And remember, all this stuff that they have is continually to grow. So you can, down the road, you can get more extensions that are present. And when it does come out, I'll definitely post it in the library staff technology Google Classroom, and it'll be available for you then. Okay, so this is the end of the intermediate level. You guys have a wonderful day.